Walk over to Tara. We're about to present her product, but her question to me was, did they like your bracelet?
Yes.
Like, we're all
like
lifting and supporting each other up. That is the community that is QVC. Tara, it is a delight and an honor to have you here,
Thank you.
especially in this show. And we're about to present something from what is called Tara at Home. Now, a lot of you, of course, know the Temp-Tations line, but just for a second, I do want to ask Tara, can you share with everybody, because we never give you the platform to do this.
Yes.
Because people go, oh, she's the face of Temp-Tations, and we forget and omit how you started. Can you share that with everybody?
So 18 years ago, on the floor of my mom's kitchen, we literally pulled every dish that she had under there, because when we were growing up, she was a great cook, but she used every dish in the house. So we always joked that, of course, I would go on to create like one dish cooking. So we literally had all of the dishes on the floor, and we were talking about sizes and shapes and what would people want, and we came up with our very first set. And I said, do you really think people would want to use this? Do you think they'd really love this? And she's like, yes. And then 18 years later, almost 20 million sets in 6 different countries. It has been an incredible journey.
It's become an icon here at QVC, and like the most requested size that we've got in front of us. How perfect is that? The 13 by 9. But Tara at Home has these innovative design elements to it that make them so beautiful and contemporary and modern, and still mix in beautifully with the prints and the patterns that you already know and love from Temp-Tations. This is K49912. It's a pretty stinking good price for the baker alone, right? 28, but look at your easy pay, $4.74. If only it came with, the lid in the same material as, so you can bake and cook and in the oven, in the freezer, in the dishwasher, everything you know. And then I think there's a plastic lid for this as well.
Lid, there is.
For when you are storing. No, not at all.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go through colors.
Sure. Well, this is our ombre. So ombre is the only second time you've seen this, where we actually did a variation in the colors. So it either goes from dark to light or light to dark, however you want to look at it. As Jennifer mentioned, it is our most popular size, our single most requested, most used baking dish. And this is a deep dish liddet. What does that mean? Well, this is your cutting board, this is your serving tray, this is your cookie sheet. It's the lid for on top of the baker, but then it's also the trivet for underneath the baker if you wanted to bring that right to the table as well. So this is going to be that gray ombre. Isn't that fun? It's got that braided detail. That's what we're talking about when we say the glass glazes that bring these pieces to life.
How about this blue?
I love the blue. And this is where you can really appreciate, really appreciate that ombre. So I love what you were saying. It does work back to everything you've been collecting for the last 18 years. It's a family of colors. And what I love here, again, is the pop of detail. Look how beautiful that purple is. If you know someone who loves the purple, I love how truly deep and rich that is. And then it goes down, of course, and lighter up into your hue. The red.
Always popular, of course.
You have to have red in your kitchen, of course. We know you love that. So it's almost like a deep, dark red, or almost, thank you. Perfect. Perfect description, and then flares up. And then, of course, we have your classic green. So if you love old world, if you have floral lace, maybe you don't love the hand-painted patterns and you want something solid. That's what's so great about Tara at Home, is it's about the solids. It's about a little bit more of a contemporary look, where we've done so many different things. You'll love this idea.
I mean, I got to tell you, even if it really wasn't all that pretty, it's so affordable and it's so durable that I'm like, okay, I'll use it, but it's gorgeous. You want to leave this out on the counter. Everybody's loving the gray right now. And so let's begin. Let's talk about just how many different ways you can use it.
So this was another great idea of my mom's, which was to go ahead and put ice in here, because here's what's great about stoneware. It's a great conductor of heat, but it's also a great insulator of cold. So you can put your things like your shrimp cocktail on top of here. We did a charcuterie board, and it'll stay nice and cold throughout the meal. But this is what we talk about when we talk about double duty cooking. The fact that we can do a beautiful mushroom and Swiss mac and cheese, and on top, instead of getting out that metal baking sheet that buckles in the oven, we actually roasted our asparagus right on our platter, which is what you'd call it. We call it an Unlimit-Lid.
Cookies. Do cookies on this. Cookie sheet, too.
Absolutely. And then, of course, baking. I love the fact that you can do your crumb cakes, right? So 4-quart capacity, all of those great recipes, your 13 by 9, you make right inside here. And here's the best part. You take your KitchenAid hand mixer, you mix it in here, you put it right in the oven. These go in the oven up to 500 degrees, so you literally can tuck them under the broiler. And then you bake it. You bring it out, you slice it, and you serve it. And that was truly about that prepping, cooking, serving, storing, all in one
And
dish.
it's naturally nonstick,
yes.
so you never have to spray anything.
Never.
You don't have to put butter or anything else on it too. I do want to mention that there are actually there's a whole collection of Terra at Home, and it all coordinates back to that. Nesting bowls, and you see some of the different, there's the nesting bowls. You see some of the other items here too, but guys, this is such an affordable way to either start that collection or to build off of that Temptations collection, and it absolutely kills me that we can't go to the oven, that we can't do all the demonstrations that we do because it's such a short presentation, but it was so appropriate to have both on International Women's Day and in You Can Do This, a woman who said, you know what, I'm just gonna make this better, and she and her family did exactly that, and how you've kept these prices the way you did the whole time, I do not know.
It's an amazing partnership with you guys.
No kidding. Okay, so there's the gray. It's the most popular. It's the most limited. Here it is in the blue. Then underneath that, we have the purple, red, and the green. K499912.
Thank you for having me on
you.
your show. Congrats on your bracelet.
Thank
Congrats
you.
to all of you who got it.
6 easy payments go away at the end of the day. Tara, we love you. Thanks.